like summer camp, like you make these connections instead of just like.
This is totally punk rock summer camp. It's just so good to see everybody here and like back in our individual cities. I think we all start to get, you know, kind of bogged down, and then when you come here and see that there are other people who are just as hopeful and idealistic and trying so hard for change, I think that it just, I'm ready to go back to Pittsburgh and try and start the same thing going on there, that sense of unity and community.
Thank you. Hold on. Okay. They were making that banana bread when I was like waking up this morning, and I was like,
"Whoa, is it good?"
I don't know. I love
Look, now it's being televised. Our success.
Dude! That did not hit me.
Oh man, no! That's still it. You caught it.
I did?
Oh,
Throw him here! And now I'm it.
I've got a switch on the front of mine that says polarity, and it's got like a plus sign, 0, minus. I don't know what that is. Or
you just change that like for grounding issues. Like if you're in a basement and like you're playing and you have a lot of extra buzz, right? You switch the polarity. Hopefully it'll change the ground so that it no longer is buzzing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, set the stand.
Maybe I should.
I might get back to it one day. Alright, I'm done.
You have to work?
Yeah. This is where the bottom bracket tap goes. Yeah, I was here.
How was it?
And Dominic from the Gadabout Film Festival, and then Dave.
was it 24 hours last year? Or is that a new thing? No. Did you have to work graveyard shift?
I think we work all day. I think we slept
It's very important to note that this is not necessarily the thing you do until you can afford to offset print a comic, or until you can get someone else to publish your comic. The fact that it's not necessarily a step, that it's its own means and its own medium, and that it's its own thriving, I guess, underground culture. And it is actually a supportive network of people who are interested primarily in ideas and in communicating. This is something which is typically underground and something that is primarily from the heart. And it's really funny just like to speak for myself, like my kind of somewhat self-righteous punk bias. It made me really not even consider that in order for some underground movements of people to survive, you know, that they involve the same exact ethical principles or ways of being a community. And it has to do with trying to find alternative economic models or just alternative ways of dealing with each other. It's called the Small Publishers Co-op. The quality varies, but it looks very professional. It's incredibly cheap. Really, I guess the fundamental differences between the pen and you can make a very consistent, thick, dark line that doesn't waver, and it'll actually last a really long time. It's pretty sweet. And they come in, like they get as thick as that, actually.
Wake up and you have to bike to your class, and then you think you maybe have time to go back to class, and all you do is like get distracted, and then the show's on, and then you go home and want to do something, and then you pass out.
Today's been very, very full.
It's actually been really nice. Today was the first day that we didn't wake up at 7 or so.
What time do you think you would come?
Probably like 10, 11 maybe.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, because as I said, we're usually up till like a midnight.
Alright.
And I'll just put the Christmas lights out so you'll, you know, on the porch, so you'll be able to find it.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
This is just, I mean, I'm 60 years old, you know, and it's great. I mean, it doesn't remind me of my child, you know, but it's like, I just love the energy.